I spent a lot of time mentoring some new automotive instructors, and I kind of found that they were a little bit shy to just let their students work in the shop. A lot of them, they had come from the industry. They were, high-end dealership technicians or technicians in independent shops. And so they were really good technicians themselves, and they were at that high level of that world. But for them to then step into a classroom where they had 15, 16-year-old students who were really, really new to cars and didn't know anything, for them to step back to that level and to be comfortable just letting them work in the shop, letting them explore taking something apart, letting them take the brakes apart and then put them back together, and maybe they don't get it lined up just right the first time. That was really hard for a lot of instructors who were new to instructing to be able to step back and let the student actually do the work themselves. And so that was one of the main issues I was looking at trying to address here, was how do we empower those instructors to manage the shop to where they can have something that will help walk the student through those guidelines without them having to be there at every student group working on different cars at the same time. And so that was really, like, when we looked at it big picture, that was our main goal, was to try to find a way where all the students could be working in the shop, working on different projects, different cars, and the instructor was able to sort of, instruct from a little bit of a distance, let the students explore a little bit more, take things apart, put that back together. The instructor's still there to answer any critical questions. The instructor's still there to inspect the work when they're done. But it wasn't, where the instructor had to do everything for them and the student was just standing there watching and learning. And instead, it really allowed the student to get their hands on the work and do the work themselves. And that's where they're really going to learn. That's where the ownership for the learning is going to come back on them, because they're the ones who took that apart. They're the ones going to be expected to put it back together.